What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing? Today, as in the title, it's back and biceps today. I don't really know what we're going to be doing today. I still got to edit and upload that chest and triceps video from yesterday. But, unfortunately, my leg day, so less of you guys will see it, because I haven't uploaded a leg day, and I don't want you guys to think I skip legs, because I don't. But it got copyrighted. So, I think I just said that, but I already forgot. But whatever. But for today's whole thing is we're going to be hitting some, obviously some rows, pull downs, and whatnot. But we're not going to be going to my usual back and bicep gym, which is the one gym with the one pull down machine that's super good. Because that gym's a little farther out. But we're just going to be going to another gym. Still like the same company. Iron Society, great gym. But just, same intensity, just different place, different things. But they have great machines over there. Like, they have great row machines. Like, there's one chest supported row machine that I don't see at any gym ever, really, except there's one at the YMCA. But it doesn't look like it would be a good machine because it's really compact, right? Like, it's really small. But, like, it works beautifully. And you guys have definitely seen, if you've seen a Sam Sulek video, or even if you've seen anybody else do a back and bicep day, or a back or whatever day, you've definitely probably seen this machine once. It's just a standard. I don't know what brand. I think it might be Hammer Strength, but I'm not for sure entirely. But really good machine. Definitely hitting that one first. Hits, like, the upper back, mid back really well. In my personal opinion, I need to hit like kind of my traps and stuff more rather than anything else, I think. So, because I don't know why, but like I just always have a hard time getting my muscle connection on my traps. So for like warm-up sets, I don't know what you guys do exactly, but I mean, you guys can give me tips in the comment section below. But I might just warm up like 2 or 3 sets and just really do my muscle connections and do like one all-out crazy set. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe do some kill-switch shrugs at the end of it. Maybe just do kill-switch shrugs. I don't know. But it's a really good machine overall. But be doing that one. Then some lat stuff. Probably do a couple lat movements. And then maybe another mid-back movement. Maybe not. I don't know. You got to figure it out. Biceps. Same as always. Curls, 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 curls. That's it. You can't do much more for biceps. And I got to do a little shoulders today. So I might be doing some supersets. I don't know for sure. I'm not super limited on time. I got about, I got 5:15. It's 2:30 when I'll get there, around 2:35. I got probably about an hour and a half, maybe hour and 15 minutes. So I got a little while. I don't have to rush on anything. But that's enough yapping for me today. I will see you guys in the gym. First movement of the day, it was going to be the row, kind of chest supported machine. Not this exact one, but this is a lat biased one. Still a very good machine. Train heavy on here. I got 4 plates. Maybe could have done 4 and 25s. But that'd been kind of, maybe taken out a bit of form. Got around 7 reps, I think it was, in this one. Myself and then my homie here helped me out. Maybe I got 8. I don't know. I'm not really counting. But this one, just try to get your elbow as close as you can with your waist. And that's how you hit more lat biased. Train heavy around 5 to 8 rep range. Here's another lat movement here just to make you get that Dorito back. It's a lat pull down, mag grip, perfect grip, I think, better than any other grip in the kind of attachment area. But train around 5 to 10 reps for this, train heavy, exploding the way down, slowing the way up. we have our last movement and our only mid-back, kind of upper back movement. Just a good chest supported row here. When you're doing it, don't shrug the weight up at the end, but just have your shoulder blades come in together. So you should feel a squeeze when you're doing it at the end. Maybe not super crazy, but enough. Get a good stretch. And then at the end of it, you'll see, start doing kelso shrugs. If you don't know what it is, look up Jeff Nippard's this video. But instead of just kind of pulling it back all the way, you're kind of just like, I don't know, just pulling your shoulder blades together, not pulling it back. So just like that. So first we got a unilateral but preacher curl. I kind of like to do how Andre Smob does them. I don't like to go all the way down because I kind of think that puts emphasis on your joints rather than like your whole bicep. Because I like to have constant tension on the biceps when I'm doing these, and it's just less dangerous overall. But train around the 4 to 7 rep range. I like to go a little bit heavier on these and make sure I'm kind of squeezing at the top, and then help myself with those assisted reps with my other hand, as you can see. Next, we got another heavier movement for biceps, because I like to do my heavier movements first rather than kind of the pump work. Just some hammer curls, mainly hit the brachialis, make your bicep look a little bit wider, and also just, I think, more toned out and everything will get leaner. But this is a good movement here. Train around the 6 to 10 rep range, get a great squeeze at the top, kind of go slow on the way down. I know I'm not necessarily contracting it well on the way down, but I'm getting a great squeeze, which is giving me a great pump. Here's a new movement that my boy put me on. It's like kind of a preacher curl, kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. But you just sit down and have the weight like that. It's an amazing movement for a squeeze, especially, and your pump is amazing from it. But just train however many reps. You can do higher reps with this one too. Give yourself some assisted reps at the end. But I did about 10 reps, 12 reps. And then we did another set after this with a little bit heavier, and I trained about 8 good reps of that, and I assisted myself for a few more reps. But this will give you the crazy pump. All right, pretty good lift. Did some biceps and bro at the end after back. I love this hoodie that I have, the black one that I was wearing that you guys were seeing, but look what it leaves on me. I had to wipe it off, dude. It leaves all these black like spot things on me, like the inside of the hoodie and stuff. I think it's because I'm just sweaty on the inside, but it's like it leaves so much, dude. Like it looks like I have like Mike Israel like body hair type of like marks. But oh well. Pretty good lift, got a decent pump. Yeah, overall can't complain about anything. I did some shoulders at the end, just some lateral raises. Didn't do anything else, no rear delts, because I did back today. And like I said, I'm on a time crunch, so I gotta work at 5:15, and it's already 4 o'clock, and I had to take a 15-minute drive back, and then I gotta eat and stuff, and just gotta get ready for work. So I couldn't hit everything. And I don't like to be rushed, it's about 20 minutes away from work. Just, the whole thing. And look, my hair is super crazy and long. I gotta get a haircut soon. I keep saying that. I don't think I'm gonna get one. I don't really mind the long hair, especially when I have hats just to wear over it. And my wife, she said when she saw my hair in the morning when it was all love, she liked it. So I was like, oh, okay. And if you like it, I like it. I really don't care. But tomorrow we got legs. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow or the next day, because I swear, dude, nothing else gets sore from legs other than my inner, like, abductors, right? You know when you do, like, the sus machine and, like, your abductors get super sore, or just, like, that inside squeeze? Nothing else. My quads, my hamstrings, my calves, nothing, dude. My abductors, every time I do that machine, it's always sore. And I don't mind that necessarily, because I know they're working then. But at the same time, I'd like to do kickboxing. And when I do kickboxing and I do, like, high kicks, I can't do it because my inner thigh is sore. And if you guys want to kick higher and stuff, if you guys like MMA or kickboxing, whatever, Muay Thai, and you guys want to do, like, head kicks and stuff, stretch out and do some splits and stuff. I know that's a lot of people's, like, thing. It's like, well, I can't do the splits. I can't do them either, but I'm progressively getting farther down each and every day. And, you know, the more you do it, the more, you know, the better you are at certain things in life, and the more stretchy you are, the better your life is going to be. That is 100% true. And in the gym terms, you're able to do better range of motion, right? And if you're doing better range of motion, you're able to grow more muscle. You know. Now, certain exercises, like, I like constant tension, like on bicep curls. I like that. Like on the ones you saw where we were seated, and we were just doing, like, the seated ones like this. I like that one. It was constant tension. I got a really good pump from that one. You know, it was really good. I can't complain about the workout. Really good. I kind of had to rush back a little bit because he was doing triceps and then he wanted to do biceps and stuff. And he was already done. He waited on me for a little bit, so I'm happy for him, bro. Or I just had a good time with him. But you know, the one exercise I said at the end was those, like, shrugs. Not the shrugs, but the the machine row at the end, right? I think it's because I wish I would have done them first, because they always feel super good first. But when I do them, like, second or something, or third, because it was my last exercise, I was already fatigued enough, and I had to do really low weight. And that exercise, I could do decent weight on the machine, but I was only doing, like, 145 pounds. So, but overall, good lift, good workout. Trained really intense today. Can't complain about anything. I feel achieved afterwards. And like I said, every video, my motto is, you should feel some sort of achievement after the gym, right? Because the gym isn't always something that you want to go to unless you're literally obsessed in a bad way, I think. Because I am obsessed with the gym, right? And it's non-negotiable. Like, my father, me and him were talking, and he was talking about, like, when I get my driver position up at UPS and stuff, and how I'm going to have to find more time to, like, you know, get in the gym and stuff, and, you know, and he was like, you know, you might not be able to. I'm like, yeah, that's non-negotiable. Like, he's like, if you still want to hit the gym and everything, I'm like, yeah, that's non-negotiable. Like, there's no part of my brain where I would ever not hit the gym, right, on a consistent base. You know, I just think it's not even, you know, like, what I'm trying to get at is, when people ask for motivation and advice, make it a routine thing, right? Make doing the thing that you don't want to do a routine habit. Because if you do it so often, let's say you go for a month, it's part of your schedule, or 2 months, or 3 months, or whatever. It's part of your schedule. You're doing it every day, or 6 days, or 5 days, or however much, right? And when you don't do it, it feels weird not to do it, right? It's like, wow, I have more time in my day, or wow, I should have been doing that. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is, make whatever the things that you don't want to do, right? Lift, study, read. Make that part of your day. Don't just make it a hobby. Make it a part of your day. Make it a part of your routine. Make it so there's certain days that you might not be able to do it. Like I said, on, like, a couple videos ago, I understand the guy who's working 14-hour days, 2 kids and everything. He can't hit the gym, right? He's working so much. He needs sleep, and he has to take care of a family. But if you have at least 30 minutes in your day, get a quick home push-up workout while you're doing meal prep. If you literally cannot hit the gym for that whole week, let's say you meal prep one day, do some push-ups while you're doing that. Every time you stir the food around or whatever, do 15, 20 push-ups after that. Or you're reading a book. You can't hit the gym, but you can read a book somehow that day or whatever, right? Every time, it was like the Andrew Tate jail workout or prison workout, wherever he was. Every time he read a page, 10 push-ups. And he read like, I don't know, like, I forget how many. It's like 300 pages, and he did like 3,000 push-ups a day. And he got bigger. You can make time for a workout. And I don't mean you have to do a 3-hour workout, 2-hour workout. Like, there was this one, My Strange Addiction, where this lady was obviously on steroids. And she was talking about the gym like it was a resort paradise. And I don't mean like it's not fun or anything, but she was saying it. She said she worked out 6 hours a day. And it's like, are you really even working out? She said she did all the classes. And my grandfather, right, he's a boxing coach. And he says he does, he was there at the gym from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. He was there for 12 hours, right? And I'm really wondering if he really is doing the work, right? And that's nothing against him, but I just don't feasibly see how you're recovering from that, right? So there's a point of where recovery and actually getting a workout done. So 30 minutes a day, just push-ups and body weight squats, that's fine. Like the guy I did biceps with today, he was telling me how the gym was closed one day because of a water piping issue, right? They had to fix it one day and they got it done or whatever, but he did a at-home leg day. It was lunges with a barbell and 45-pound plates and a chair, like one of those chairs, it's like the lazy boy chairs, and you can prop it up. He did hamstring curls, I think he said. Got it done. Got it fucking done, right? Or maybe it was leg extension with a log or whatever. He more quads. He got it done though, right? For me, what I had at my mom's house, it was I had a whole setup down there. I had a bench, a barbell, dumbbell, easy bar, and another bench without like the squat rack kind of bench rack thing. Dude, I can do everything down there. I have stairs so I can do calf raises even. I have a squat rack for quads. I can do hamstring or RDLs. I could do deadlifts. I could do bent over rows, shrugs. You know, I can go on and on about it. My whole point about this though is you can get it done anywhere, right? Like you see a lot of those like people in Africa, the African people, where they're doing I know a lot of them videos are fake, like the really big African guys that are over in Africa. I'm saying this really racist, but it's not racist. That's not the intent of it. But they're in Africa. They're training with like sticks and then like their homemade kind of cable things with like stones and stuff. That's badass. You can get it done anywhere, right? That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say. You don't need much at all. If you have dumbbells, you can get a workout in. Let me give you a full body dumbbell workout. Biceps, curls, hamstrings, RDLs, quads, glutes, lunges, shoulders, shoulder press, lateral raise, bent over lateral raise, calf raises for calves, triceps, these, whatever those are called, like the overhead extensions, back, bent over rows, and then like kind of go with the hand in hand with the rear delt kind of flies things. But my whole point is you can get it done anywhere, anytime. It's not hard. It's just, are you really going to put in the effort and really go hard? You don't need much, man. I'm tired of people complaining, saying they don't have the equipment for this and that and everything. Bro, you can get it done no matter what. But I'm rambling off right now, kind of, whatever. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope you guys accomplish your workouts and your goals and your dreams. And I guys hope you have a better day than what you're having right now. Even if it's the best day of your life, I hope it gets even better. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.